Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope your day is going well so far. Yes, we are filming on the floor again because it is a beautiful sunny day and I want the natural lighting. Also, I am not just walking around with like a flannel shirt and nothing underneath because that's what we wear with your boobage hanging out. I am wearing a tank top underneath just so everybody knows because I filmed a video once wearing a shirt similar to this and I had a weird amount of comments that are like, are you just letting like the stuff hang out? Like, do you guys know people in your life that do that? Because that was really weird to me. Today's video I'm super excited about because I'm going to be doing a quick review and swatching of the new 8 of the matte moisture color statement lipsticks. Before I thought it was color statement moist matte. It's moisture matte, something along those lines. Price wise, these retail for $4.99 I believe on the Milani website. But then if you were to shop at a drugstore, I want to say mass market, it's anywhere from like $4.99 to $6.99 just because at my Walgreens closest to me, I want to say these lipsticks are around like the $6 to $7 mark. But if you have like an HEB or I know some Targets carry Milani as well as Kmart, those tend to have like the lowest price, which should be $4.99 because that's what they retail for on the Milani website. But yeah, they've launched 8 of these new matte lipsticks for their spring collection, which I'm super excited about because I don't know about you, but I love me some matte lipsticks. If you guys are familiar with the Milani color statement lipsticks, like the ones that aren't the matte ones, I think those are just called color statement. Get it together, Dana. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are just the color statement lipsticks. Those have a nice fruity watermelon scent. Some people love that, some people hate it. I personally loved it. These actually have a totally different scent. This has a very faint vanilla smell, not as strong as like Mac's vanilla scent, but there is like an artificial vanilla scent, but it's way more faint than their previous like fragranced lipsticks. Texture wise, I want to say the last matte lipstick drugstore release, not counting like liquid lipsticks, just regular drugstore lipsticks, was these ones from Maybelline, which were just from the Color Sensational mattes. I feel like the Milani ones are more of a true flat matte on your lips. In my opinion, some of the colors, not all of the colors, but a majority of the colors in the Maybelline Color Sensational matte line, those were more of almost like a satin matte, whereas I feel like the Milani is definitely a true matte. Wearing time, I want to say, is very average for a lipstick. These two are very similar. One of the longest wearing matte lipsticks, in my personal opinion, are the NYX matte lipsticks. Those stay on your lips for forever and a day. They almost apply like a liquid matte lipstick. Also the oh, pap smear. Why did I have to take that there? The ColourPop matte lipsticks, those and the NYX one, I want to say are like the highest for longevity. But I really like the color range in these Milani ones. So overall, I definitely think they're worth the price, especially if you like matte lipsticks. The color range is nice. There's 8 colors, but I think they did a good job kind of tagging every color family. Wear time, as I said, is very average. I want to say 4 to 6 hours depending on how much eating you're doing. I haven't really felt the need to wear any of these with a lip liner. I haven't had any problems feathering. I can't say that for one of the shades just because I feel like I've given a lot of these shades a fair chance except for one, which is Matte Innocence. It's the lightest shade and it's just not a color that's for me. So besides that one, I can't really vouch for, but the other 7 I feel like wear very nicely and evenly. The way they wear off, I will say with some of the brighter colors like this one here called Matte Diva, these leave the effect of lip liner with empty lips, if you guys know what I'm talking about. After eating and drinking, I wore this one to lunch one day and it's like, it looked like I had hot pink lip liner and that I did that intentionally without filling my lips. So the brighter colors, like the neon colors, I feel like those you definitely have to touch up more often, whereas the ones like this, which is the deepest called Matte Confident, I feel like these do wear and kind of wear off evenly. You're not left with like that weird lipstick lip liner effect. So with all of that info aside, let's go ahead and get into the swatches now. Like I mentioned, I'm wearing the deepest shade right now, which is number 67, Matte Confident. This is definitely one of my favorite shades from the line just because I feel like you can't go wrong with the classic, I wanted to put a D at the end. A classic red. It's very kind of like Taylor Swift in my opinion, you know, just because she's always rocking that like true red, almost like blue toned red. Love this one. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not wearing it with a lip liner and I haven't had any issues with feathering. Just like any other matte lipstick, I would recommend exfoliating your lips first just because I have yet to find a matte lipstick that's not going to pick up on any of the crustiness you may have on your lips. So if anything, it encourages you to exfoliate your lips, which I feel like everybody should be doing. If you don't have like a normal lip polish at home, you could always use an old toothbrush. Not like an old gross toothbrush, but a toothbrush you're not going to use anymore. You can get some honey and then mix it with a little bit of coarse grained sugar and just scrub your lips, and that will like take off any dead skin that you have on your lips. That's a good easy home DIY one. So yeah, definitely recommend exfoliating your lips before wearing these. So next up we have the shade 65 Matte Glam. This is a color that I don't think everybody will love, but if you're into like berries and purples, then I think this will be right up your alley. Also, another thing that I read on Milani's site is that within the formula there is some grapeseed oil just to help with hydration for your lips. So it's not one of those like normal matte lipsticks that are really, really drying and feel like they're sucking like the life out of your lips. Okay, but here we have Matte Glam. What do you guys think of this one? Also on my eyes right now, I don't know how well you can see, I'm wearing the new LORAC Unzipped palette. You guys, I love it. I'm going to be doing a getting ready video with that one soon because I likes it. I likes it a lot. This one is called Matte Orchid. We have two kind of like hotter pinks. This is more of a magenta, whereas the next one is like a true neon Barbie pink. Here is Matte Orchid. I feel like this would be a shade that a lot of people would gravitate to whenever looking at the line. This one and Matte Blissful. I don't know, I feel like those two shades are two that people would really, really like, but I really like this one. And this has enough of a blue tint in it to where it kind of makes your teeth look even whiter than they are, which I'm really needing help on right now. I need to whiten my teeth badly because they're looking a little like butter teeth, which is never a good thing. Okay, so one shade down from Matte Orchid, we have Matte Diva. This one here is a color that I have trouble with. Even after exfoliating my lips, it's such a pretty color, but I feel like this one picks up on a lot of the lines on my lips. I think though, this would be a good lipstick to wear like a waxy balm on your lips, like underneath. Maybe something like EOS lip balms. I don't really like those as a lip balm itself, but I feel like that would serve as a good primer for something like this. Just a thicker, waxier consistency balm to just serve as a primer. I think it would help kind of like conceal these lines, and oh my god, this crustiness is getting even worse. Next up we have Matte Passion. This one is like a really nice coral. I feel like this color will be really nice in the spring and summer when I have more of a tan and I'm not looking like pasty McPasty. Here we have Matte Passion. I really do like this color. I almost want to just go like slap on some like Bobbi Brown shimmer brick on this just to make it more like, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But I really like this color. This is one that I would really recommend from the line. Here we have Matte Blissful, which I feel like this is a gorgeous kind of like nudie pink that I feel like would suit so many different skin tones, whether you're really, really fair or really, really deep. It's just such a pretty, super easy to wear color. Okay, so here we have Matte Blissful. Oh, on camera it doesn't look as nice as it does in person. Maybe it's like crashing with my red shirt. Okay, here is Matte Naked. This one isn't too bad. I honestly feel like this is just kind of what my lip color looks like naturally. But I feel like most people have way brighter lips than what I do. So to me, when I put this on, it looks like I just melted my lips in color form and put them in a tube. So there is Matte Naked. If you were to have more pigmented lips, I think you may get more out of this color. But on myself, I just feel like it just kind of looks like my lips deepened up a bit more. The very final color we have here is Matte Innocence. This is my least favorite. This is one that I don't know, I don't care for. And for whatever reason, I feel like this color applies way patchier than any of the other colors. I don't know if it's just because the pigmentation in it is a lot lighter or what, but this one just goes on like it almost like skids across your lips rather than going on really creamy like the past ones. And it picks up on every crust and crevice of your lips. Yeah, it's just a lot more sheer too. Like I feel like I had to go back and forth to get the true color, and when I do that, I feel like I sweep away some of the previous product that I just applied. So this one for me is just not my thing. I know most people love nude, so if you do, maybe you will like that color, but for me, it's it's not my favorite. Alright you guys, so that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button. Also, another quick side note, I recently received the Jordana Modern Matte Lipsticks, which are even more affordable than these Milani ones. So if you guys would be interested in seeing a lip swatching video of those as well, just let me know down in the comments. There's lots of mixed reviews on those. Personally, I have several favorites in that line, so if you guys would be interested, like I said, just let me know in the comments. Let me get your feedback and see how you guys are feeling about it. I think that wraps this one up. I hope you guys all have a great day. I'm constantly talking with my hands, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!